We are having two world leaders going at it on Twitter in the funniest exchange back and forth. This involves the Prime Minister of Hungary, Orban, and Zelensky, the president of Ukraine. For those who don't know, earlier today, Orban had a phone call with Putin. It lasted about an hour, and Orban put a message online saying, "I had an hour-long phone conversation this morning with President Putin. These are the most dangerous weeks of the Russia-Ukraine war. We're taking every possible diplomatic step to argue in favor of a ceasefire and peace talks." For little context, Orban is pro-Putin and pro-Russia. And he's done things to stop aid for Ukraine in the past, though there have been things in this country that have been able to go through to help Ukraine. And while other countries are trying to help Ukraine to win this war, Orban wants to see a ceasefire. So Zelensky kind of responded to his tweet by saying, "We all hope that Orban at least won't call Assad in Moscow to listen to his hour-long lectures as well." So you're probably saying, wait a minute, I don't understand this. Well, Orban always wanted to be a dictator. And so, obviously, you look at what happened in Syria. Assad was a dictator. His father was a dictator. And in Russia, Putin's a dictator. So the joke here is that Orban wishes he was a dictator like Putin and Assad. And so, speaking to Putin, there wasn't like anything. It wasn't like Orban was like, hey, let's actually get through this. It was more than likely Putin telling Orban what was going to happen here. And, this is what's happening. This is what I want. And Orban's like, oh man, I kind of wish I had that power and that pull over people. And Zelensky continues with his tweet by saying, "No one should boost personal image at the expense of unity. Everyone should focus on shared success. Unity in Europe has always been key to achieving it. There can be no discussions about the war that Russia wages against Ukraine without Ukraine." Well, Orban didn't like that. So now he responded by saying, "At the end of the Hungarian EU presidency, we made new efforts for peace. We proposed a Christmas ceasefire and a large-scale prisoner exchange. It's sad that President Zelensky clearly rejected and ruled this out today. We did what we could." So let me just explain for you real quick something. When we talk about world peace, you have European leaders that are working to make sure Russia never does this again, not only to Ukraine, but other countries. But then you have the other sides that are pro-Russian that is just trying to get Ukraine just to stop for a little bit and let Russia take what they have right now. Clearly, one is better than the other. Orban sits in the bad column. And I need to add, according to Zelensky, Trump is sitting in the column which will help Ukraine and Europe. Well, let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to share my videos and follow me for more.